This is the Soundcore Nebula P1, and this is the world's first portable projector with inbuilt detachable speakers. Now you can get true surround sound home theater experience, not only just indoors for your home theater setup, but you can also take this outdoors into your back garden or for camping. Let's go ahead, dive in and check out how great this performs. All right, let's take a look at what comes in this box. So of course you have the projector itself. You've got the power adapter, which is USB-C powered, quick start guide and user manual, 2 AAA batteries, and the remote control. If we just take a look at this, it does have a dedicated Netflix button because it has a licensed app. Then you can see all of the standard controls. You've got the quick autofocus, auto keystone button along the top there, voice control, and pretty much all of the standard buttons from a remote. This is great. One thing I do have to mention, the brand that did send me this unit. So just the smaller details, maybe the sizes of the labels for the left and the right speakers may be different in the final production version because I have the pre-release version. But apart from that, this is basically the same capability as the final model in terms of its features and performance. So we're going to go ahead and set this up and showcase how great this looks on my 100-inch screen. Now just a quick intro into the design of the projector as well. I've already shown you that these are detachable speakers. They are Dolby audio speakers, so they sound absolutely great. You have a lock switch for the speakers yourself. You unlock it, these pop out, they're magnetic. You can see the charging attachment by Soundcore is just there. They do charge and they do have wireless power. They will be labeled left and right, so you can position them onto your desk, onto your TV stand, wherever is convenient, and you can have them separated. You have a strap here, so you can carry this very easily, making it very portable. The actual projector itself is this unit here. This actually flips out, so you can manually tilt this outwards. There's your lens. On the back, we'll show you the ports. You have one HDMI port, one USB, auxiliary, and the power button. I really like this because you can just manually adjust the right angle as you wish. In fact, you can even point this to the ceiling and project onto the ceiling if that's something you'd like. One other feature that I've noticed as well in the system is when you do have this on, if you automatically just tilt this into the closed position, it can now shut down the system for you just by doing that, which I think is great. Along the bottom at the back, you have your USB-C charging port there. When these speakers are attached to the top of the projector, they will charge automatically. If you do want to manually charge them, each one has a little pull-out slot. Then you can put your USB-C cable to charge it in there, as well as a power button to turn this on and off manually. If not, you can just have this magnetic snap and just leave it on top and let it charge whilst you have the power coming into the projector. This is an all metal optical engine housing, so it's very durable, but ultimately it really keeps the images sharp and stable, which has better cooling system and a lower noise decibel rating, which is around 27 decibels. So you won't hear any fan noises. And overall, this does have a rugged build. It is dust and splash resistance, and it has been drop tested as well, so it will survive in case you accidentally do drop it, but it just feels very premium when you do hold it. Okay, I've got it set up. I'm just going to quickly run through the key specs. This is 650 ANSI lumens of brightness. It is 1080p Full HD resolution, but you can obviously watch upscaled 4K content. The speakers itself, both each have 10 watts of power. That gives you a total of 20 watts of audio output using Dolby audio, and it sounds absolutely great. And overall, the projector weighs 2.3 kilograms. So it's very portable and easy to take with you anywhere. And for a portable projector, the Nebula P1 packs serious hardware into a sleek, travel-friendly design. Now, one thing I also want to showcase is the very fast autofocus auto keystone, because they have features like Vision Fit and IEA 4.0, which stands for Intelligent Environmental Adaptation. Let me go ahead and give you an example if I move the projector around, how quickly this works. So if I tilt it away and then just tilt it back, you'll see it will start to auto adjust, and there you go. You can press confirm to fine tune the picture, but that was super fast. Now, if you hold down the focus button along the top there, it brings up a menu. Let me go ahead and just show you. So you can see manual focus is one of the options right there in the middle. You can also move and zoom to make this fit to your screen or your wall. You can also use Vision Fit, which is also accessible from the Nebula Connect app. So yes, you can control this projector via an app, which I think is a great feature. You can do a preset recall, and then you can go to all projector settings. And for the audio demo, you can see I've detached the speakers. I've placed them to the right and the left. Now wait till you hear this and let me know in the comments down below if you think this sounds as incredible as I do compared to the speakers that you already have at home. Maybe it's from your TV, or if you have any other standard long throw projectors, because this is going to sound incredible.
From the beginning, we've asked the impossible questions. How do we spark awe? How do we evoke wonder? And how do we create an experience that takes you there, that immerses you in the moment? We are on a quest for the spectacular. We ideate, we innovate, we find a better way, we study the senses, we measure awe, we calibrate wonder, we tinker, we test, we fine-tune. Keep going until a solution's in sight. We design, we build, and work with fellow innovators to blur the line between here and here. To take you to new worlds. Let you escape. Help you connect. And give you the power to see, to hear, and feel the spectacular. Imagine where we'll take you next.
And there you have it. Hopefully you heard how great that sounds as much as I did. Of course, I'm using my wireless microphone to try and get the best audio and the dispersion from the surround sound detachable speakers for you. But most portable projectors nowadays, they sound quite tiny, they lack a lot of bass, and of course they don't have detachable speakers, so you can't separate them out into left and right channels and place them wherever you like. That's where the Nebula P1 really stands out. Whether you're watching a movie, there's a movie explosion, there's heavy bass or a music track, this just sounds incredible. Take a look at how incredible the visuals are, how vibrant these colors are. This is absolutely amazing. And just to show you a variety of videos, whether you're going to watch this with your TV shows or movies, I'm going to show you also with some sports and gaming clips.
Yield is finding a pocket of space and picking out the corner. Chalanolu's equaliser is but a thing of the past because his compatriot has produced a beauty.
So you can see whether you use this for TV shows, movies, sports or gaming, the visuals and the sound quality are absolutely stunning. And you can see with the 650 ANSI lumens, the image is very bright and it's going to be perfect for both indoor and even outdoor darker environments. Colors, they feel very vibrant, the skin tones, they look natural, and the Nebula Master image engine does a great job reducing banding and gradients. And even take a look at some of these darker scenes. So these shots in space, they just look so vibrant, especially when you can see a lot of the deep blacks in this video. that is incredible. So no matter what you're watching, no matter what you're playing on this projector, you can be confident that you're going to get an incredible image regardless. And that for me is one of the biggest selling points of the Nebula P1. I do have the Nebula Master image mode projected onto the screen, and I am using my ALR screen, which is actually bringing all of the vibrancy and the sharpness and the clarity more to life. But hopefully this gives you a great indication of how great the visuals are. So let's go ahead and show you the Nebula Connect app very quickly. So once you have paired it, these are the options. I'm going to show you how they appear on the screen. Just as a quick overview, this is what you can see. You have a list of tools just there at the top. Then you've got a list of apps that you can very quickly access from the menu just in the middle. So let's go ahead and see how that works with the screen. Okay, so this is the Nebula Connect app. Now, once you open it up, you have two sections. The top section is called Tools, and the bottom is Apps. So this gives you quick and easy access to all of the functionality that you would need to control the Nebula P1. So if we start off with Tools, the first option there is Remote. If you select this, I can use this instead of the actual physical remote control in case I do lose it to navigate around the system. So if I press down, for example, you can see how quickly I can navigate, and I can just press OK to select one of these apps. In the middle, you also have the option to use this as a trackpad or as a mouse. The next option is Picture. So I'm going to play a video as I'm showcasing this. Okay, so the first thing you can see right there is the brightness bar. Of course, this is set to maximum brightness. I'm going to put this down to its lowest level, and hopefully you can see in the video. It's a lot more clearer in person, but I'm going to swipe this all the way down to its minimum, which is 10. Hopefully you saw in that video that it did dim a little bit. If I go back to 100, there you can see it's very bright. Now the picture mode, I've left it as Nebula Master. I can switch over to the other mode, so I'm going to do that whilst you're watching this video. So this is standard, and of course it might be a little bit hard to see in the video. And this is Vivid. You can see it is really brightened up the image. This is Sport, great for watching those games. Movie, it's a little bit darker just so it dims it. Game mode, so if you do connect this to a gaming console. And you have plenty of other picture modes here as well. So you have Conference, ISF Day, ISF Night. So I'm going to go back and switch over to Nebula Master and leave it on that. You also have MEMC as well, which I've left on medium. If we go into sound, of course you can adjust the volumes, the speaker delay, and likewise with the picture mode, you also have sound modes, which you can switch between movie, music, outdoor, and custom. eARC, you can also select that if you do want to connect a connection with the HDMI port. Image correction, there's two options here. You can use manual image correction or vision fit. If you go into manual, you can adjust it from here as well. As you can see, it brought it up very quickly onto the screen. If you go into vision fit, this basically allows you to scan a QR code and then make the adjustments by your phone. By scanning that on your camera, it will load up a website, and then it will adjust it accordingly to fit your screen or your wall. So Cast will allow you to connect to your iPhone, your iPad, your Mac, whatever it may be, using Nebula Cast onto the projector. So it's very simple, easy. You just go into screen mirroring and you can mirror everything from your phone onto the projector. Then you've got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, power. You can swipe right, that takes you into all the settings. You can change the input, you can clear the cache, etc. And the bottom section there is just a quick way to access all of your favorite apps. So for example, if I want to open up Apple TV, I just select that, and you can see how quickly that loaded up on the screen. I can then press home on the remote in the app as well, because once you do select an app, it automatically opens up the remote, so you can start navigating that app. And there you have everything on the Nebula Connect app. So this is amazing to have, especially if you want very easy access to control literally everything related to the projector via your phone. And in case you do ever lose your remote control, then you don't need to worry, because you will have that backup option by using this via the Nebula Connect app. So for me, that is a big bonus, which I've not seen in any other projector. Okay, so this is Google TV. It has all of your favorite streaming apps, all native, as you can see here. We're going to run through some of the settings along the top. So the first one, channels and inputs. Projector settings, if we go in here, this is where you can find the option for Vision Fit, which actually does the image adaptation via your mobile phone. So they have an iOS or Android app that you can download and use the Nebula Connect app to use some of these features, like the advanced IEA 4.0 or Vision Fit, to make sure your projection automatically tunes to your screen and avoids obstacles. You've got the focus settings from here, autofocus or manual focus, as well as the keystone correction. You can move and zoom as well, which is convenient. So if you want to maybe get the projection to go down the size, very quick and easy to do that. You can see very fast adjustments. You can turn on eye guard protection, so in case someone walks in front of the projector, it really dims the screen. You can set some automation rules up, then you have some advanced settings. And there you have it. That is the Soundcore Nebula P1. It's not just another portable projector. I've reviewed so many projectors in the past. This just feels like, alongside the detachable speakers, a full home theater true surround sound experience in one box. What else can I say? There's a lot of advantages of getting this. The fact that you do get a true surround sound experience is not something that's just constantly inbuilt into a lot of projectors of this size. It's portable, it's durable, it's very well built, it's heavy duty, especially if you want to take it outdoors for camping or to have backyard parties, alongside bright 1080p visuals with MEMC smoothing, especially if you do watch this for sports. It just has a super easy setup. You literally plug it in, you turn the gimbal, it can go up to 130 degrees, so there's a lot of versatility in the angle that you can position this at. It does have a 1/4 20-inch thread at the bottom of the projector if you do want to mount it onto a tripod as well. And in fact, you can still see how great the visuals are, even with a bit of daylight coming into the room. I can't really fault this, but let me know in the comments down below. If you do get this, then what would you use it for? Would you set it up for your indoor home theater system? Would you be having gaming sessions with your friends? Would you be having backyard parties with this, outdoors, with the detachable speakers, or all of the above? There's so many use cases for this. I just feel like this is a must-have home theater system that everyone should explore. Having said that, check out the link down in the description below. This just has gone live, and not only that, for the first month of this launching, you can get an $80 discount from the retail price. In addition to that, you can also get a free projector screen as a gift. That projector screen is roughly around $169 as well. So there's plenty of reasons to head over to the website, check this out, look how great this looks. And if you did like this video and you enjoy the look of the Nebula P1, then make sure to like this video and make sure to subscribe. And I will see you all next time.